long-winded, as most of you know. But Ellen was a daughter, a sister, a wife, a mother, a grandmother, great-grandmother, great-great-grandmother, and an aunt. And these are the roles she took great pride in and great pleasure. She was very lucky. She met the love of her life, the perfect man for her. They were a great team. They complemented each other in every way you could think of. Their likes and loves were one. Their family was always first in their lives. And it showed. They raised four of the kindest, sweetest people you'll ever meet. Bert and her were the perfect 50s couple. Dad works, Mom does the rest. I think that's funny, huh, ladies?
True.
After fixing breakfast and getting the kids off to school and Bert off to work, Ellen would get her housework done, gardening done with her hair in curlers, so I'm told. Have her hair fixed and dinner ready when Bert got home from work, and sometimes, somehow, she'd repaint the bathroom, recarpet the kids' room, or paint them, make dresses for the girls, do the laundry, and the ironing. You guys know what ironing is? They don't have back then in the 50s where you just throw it in the washer, throw it in the dryer, it comes out wrinkle-free. It doesn't work. You had a washer with a wringer and a clothesline. Amazing what she could do. All while drinking decaf coffee. What the hell? How do you do that? Oh yeah, then she found time to be given a lifetime membership to the PTA because she was president of the PTA for years. She truly loved having a family around. She lived for that. You guys all know that. Holidays were always special at the Davis house. She'd decorate for every single holiday. 4th of July, Easter, Christmas. She'd have us all over Christmas Eve. When she was getting food ready, she'd always make her pink or orange jelly.
Yeah.
Right, Jordan?
Yeah.
It was always the first thing to go. Then she'd whip up a peach or a boysenberry cobbler from the fruit in her backyard. Oh my God, my mouth was watering. It was Christmas time and she just made a batch of fudge. Her fudge was the best ever. She was magic in the kitchen. When family reunions were going on, you could hear her and her sisters laughing and telling stories the entire time. Her and her sisters, her brothers and her sisters' families are some of the most warm and loving people I've ever met. Extremely kind, extremely generous, and extremely loving. Ellen treated everyone that came to her house the same, like family. Everyone was welcome at her house, and she was a truly genuine, great human being. One of the kindest souls I've known in my life. I'm proud to have been able to call her Mom. She was way past being my mother-in-law. She was my friend. She was my partner in baking and general silliness. Her smile could melt your heart, and the way her eyes would light up when she laughed, you couldn't help but smile. We all know what happens to our bodies after we die, and most of the time we're buried next to the loved ones or cremated with our ashes scattered around places that we love. What I don't know is what happens to our spirit or our soul afterwards. Not for sure anyway. When you read about different religions and different beliefs, some are about heaven. Others are about 7 planes of fulfillment, to reach being the most godlike person you can be, and by achieving pure karma. The Indians had 13 planes of fulfillment. Each one was crafted after the person. And when you achieved that, you got to go with the people that were like you. But they all had one thing in common. That is to be the best person that you could be to move on. Their soul or spirit into the afterlife with joy, happiness, and love. Ellen nailed it. Doesn't matter which religion you choose. She had a pure and genuine spirit. She was truly one of a kind. Now comes our part. And our part's extremely, extremely important. Our part is to keep her spirit and her soul alive and strong by remembering her. Remembering her smile. Remembering her kindness. Her compassion. Her laugh. Her love of things that made her happy, and most importantly, her love of us and our love for her. That's how we honor her and remove the grief and sorrow that her moving has brought us to our hearts. If the Christian beliefs are right, we'll see her again in heaven. If the Eastern religions are right, and reincarnation is what happens, look around, she might already be here. It's hard to say with people like her. She was perfect. But anytime at all that we want to see her or anyone else that's gone before us, it's easy. Just close your eyes. Taking a slow, deep breath while remembering a good thought about that person. And there they are, right there with you. They'll always be there as long as you keep those thoughts in our minds and in your hearts. They'll always, always be there. Happy thoughts and peace and love to all of you is what she would want for us.
Got the little birds. Yeah.